Nice. Woo! It's that time, folks. Good afternoon. It's Ocean's Pit. It's Thursday, and it looks like we are ready for the holiday season. I'm glad you guys are all watching today. Thank you for tuning in. Today is Thursday, December 9th. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. It's about big things because it's about people like you. And every show we dedicate it to the first responders, of course, the doctors, the nurses, the policemen, the firemen, the teachers, the farmers, and mostly, as you know, dedicated to you guys. Thank you for all the letters and thank you for all the stories you guys send me and birthdays and things to talk about. I do really appreciate it so much. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Or give us a call to book a show at 847-769-8609, folks. I want you guys to share the page right now. If you're watching, push the button, share the page, let everybody know about it. And folks, you know that every show is brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions. 630-345-2964. Eco Solar Solutions will be our sponsor to the end of this year. We'll talk a little bit more about some new sponsors joining us in the new year. But get those solar panels, getting it done before the holidays. It's a time to do it, folks. Don't forget Trico Hair Experts. Recreating good hair and doing it right, folks. No more comb over, no more hats, no more sprays. Call Carmela and call my buddy, of course, Anthony. 773-999-7888. They're right out of Rosemont, Illinois, and they'll do the job right for you, folks. Don't forget Don Esteban Cigars. I don't have one on me today, but out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Perfect for gift giving, folks. It's the holidays. Your hubby might smoke cigars. Your boyfriend, women smoke cigars. Everybody's smoking them, folks. Get them hand rolled, sent right to your home. Call Javier at 727-366-7536 and tell him Tony O sent you. Now, you can also watch Ocean's Pit on Twitter. So go to our Twitter page right there and follow us there. Or you can also go to YouTube and subscribe to the Tony Ocean page. That's right, Tony Ocean's Pit. Go on it. We're looking for subscribers. We need about 1,000 by February. So everybody join us, please, and subscribe to the Tony Ocean page. All right, without any further ado, let's start the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Ho, ho, ho. Thank you, Nelson Santiago and the Expensive Winos. Welcome to Ocean's Pit if you're just joining us, folks. Hope you're having a great day today. I need to say a couple things, folks. It's very important. Don't forget, folks, the new Dean Martin book is out. If you're a big Dean Martin fan, here's a book you do not want to be without. And it's perfect for giving to somebody who likes Dean Martin for a Christmas gift because this is written by my good friend Elliot Thorpe. They're out of England, UK. And, folks, him and his father, Bernard, used to run the Dean Martin Association fan club in England. I was a member for many, many years, and now Elliot came out with this brand new book. Now, they're associated with the Dean Martin family. They got the okay by the Dean Martin family. They were good friends with Dean Martin, his father was, for many, many years. And he interviewed me. I just thought it was going to be a small clip. But you know what? I got 2 pages in the book as well, the story about me and what my feelings are with Dean Martin and playing Dean Martin all those years. So, very cool book for the good times. We're actually going to have Elliot Thorpe on the show on the 22nd of this month, live from England. So it's going to be interesting to find out more information about the Dean Martin book that you guys are all going to want to have. Great for stocking stuffers for the holidays, folks. All right, let me start by saying last night, I just want to tell you, it was a sold-out dinner show at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park off of North Avenue, folks. And I have to tell you, man, it was just a sold-out show. It was fantastic. I want to thank everybody involved there. Danny, we want to thank George, of course. The staff was out, incredible staff. That is so cool, folks. We want to thank, of course, the boys. Elliot Winbush and Sammy did an incredible job, surprising just because yesterday was Sammy Davis, would have been Sammy Davis' 96th birthday if he was still alive. Of course, my good pal Bill Saratella picking up as Frank Sinatra. Daryl Armenstein was on keyboards, the musical director last night. And, of course, Jerry Jams Renda did a great job putting it all together for us last night at Donnie G's. I'd like to thank everybody who showed up, Pam and Dave, of course, the General and his crew, of course, Robin and Danny, and the list goes on and on. My mother was there, and she, of course, took a little spotlight, as my mother would always do when she comes out and dances and has a good time. So it was great seeing my mom, 80 years old, not afraid of anything. She's out there doing her stuff. It was great seeing Kim Peterson LeFew last night also. So it was a great call. Jerry, thank you, man. You did an incredible job. Erika, thank you. Thank you guys for coming out. Donna, I will look forward to seeing you tonight. My good buddy BJ, Tarpon Springs, Lou, that spot down by the Keys. That's right. That's where they make those cigars. Oh, there you go, Patty. Dick, I wished your wife yesterday a happy birthday to Patty. Say it. So we're going to say it again. Happy birthday, Patty. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I just want to say hello to my buddy BJ Murray. Of course, his better half, Melissa, is having a hip replacement. So, Melissa, I wish you the best, honey. Get this stuff done so you're back in action again. So you can go out dancing the tango there with BJ. And I wish you the best. Prayers go out to you, honey, on your hip replacement. I haven't had that done, or I haven't had any of that stuff. Nothing touched on my body ever. So I can imagine some of the pain and stuff you got to go through. But I'm sure it's going to be well. And we're right behind you, honey. Melissa, so you do well, sweetie. All right, so this is great. Ricky Stokes, how you doing? Joanne, thank you. I'll see you tonight. Nick Cacciatore, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. That's right. Positano's tonight. So let me tell you what's going on. Like I said, tonight we'll be making our debut at Positano's in Oak Brook, an incredible place. Ryan O'Ryan is back, and the food is fantastic there, and it's my first time there. And they usually have entertainment only on weekends. But I have no weekends to give them, so we took a Thursday night, and we're there tonight at Positano's in Oak Brook. Now, tomorrow we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. That's Friday. And then Saturday, we'll be at Norton's in Highland Park. Norton's in Highland Park. And then Sunday, the 106th birthday party celebration of Frank Sinatra at the beautiful historic Arcada Theater in St. Charles. It's a 3:00 show in the theater, folks, with the Nick Ponderelli Band, with Bill Pantley, Jack D'Amico, and yours truly. That's this Sunday, the 12th of December. Would have been Frank Sinatra's 106th birthday. Airtight. That's right. Frank does a great job there, Lou. Look forward to seeing you guys there tonight as well. Mark, how you doing? Keith, I hope you're doing well. It's a great day, folks. And listen, we got some great guests coming up the end of this month, for the month of December. Let me tell you what I got coming up. I want to thank our guest yesterday. If you didn't get a chance to tune in yesterday was December 8th. It would have been 40 years ago, December 8th, 1980, John Lennon was shot dead in front of his apartment in Dakota Building in New York by some crazy guy named Mark David Chapman. Piece of garbage that he was, destroyed my hero and destroyed so many other people's hero. So I had a panel on yesterday who are Beatle fans and love John Lennon fans. I want to again thank you, Doug and Lulu Sylvester from Cover Story, Nick Sahajas, the piano man, and Albert, of course, of the Arcada Theater, discussing our favorite stuff about John Lennon. And it was a great show. So if you didn't get a chance, make sure you still watch it because you can see it, folks. Now, normally, of course, my wife, Laura, would be with us on Thursday, but she is in Arizona. I dropped her off. I was up this morning, folks, at 5 o'clock. Ugh. After a long night last night, 5 o'clock, to take my lovely wife, Laura, with our daughters, Gianna, Nina, and Marissa. They're away in Arizona for a 3 or 4 day. They'll be back on Monday for a little spa getaway, relaxing with the girls. That's their early Christmas gift. So, honey, I don't know if you're watching. You're probably by the pool right now. Yes, Jerry, 5 a.m. That's right. Yeah, they're in Arizona. So they're having fun at some spa right there. So, girls, I miss you already, honey. I miss you too. All right. What do we got coming up this Monday, December 13th? Singer from the man behind the New Colony 6. I Will Always Love You. That's right. Ronnie Rice will be our guest this Monday on the 13th. Greg Potter, of course, from the Buddy Rich Band, will be with us on Tuesday, the 14th. Joe Gagliano, folks, attorney at law and bass player for us, originally with the Boys and all these other Chicagoland great bands. He'll be with us on the 15th. Laura will be back next Thursday co-hosting with me. Stephanie Lemon will be with us next Friday. That's the 17th. That's a great vocal singer. She's fantastic. Also works a lot with Nick Sahajas. Frontline Cigars, my good buddy Steve will be joining us on the 20th, talking about his cigars that he's selling. Ken Voss, the guy behind the Illinois Entertainer, and of course, he does a lot of stuff with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame here in Illinois. Ken Voss will be our guest on the 21st. Elliot Thorpe, the Dean Martin author from the Dean Martin book, will be our guest on the 22nd. And then the 27th, folks, John Ranke, singer, the lead singer of Jay and the Americans, will be our guest on the 27th of December. And we're trying to get Ron Elnesty back on the 29th. So it's going to be a lot of fun, folks. A lot of good stuff happening in the month of December. So we're excited. All right. So great show last night. If you love the Rat Pack, of course, it's trying to take you back to that time. And we keep saying, folks, there's never going to be another Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, or Sammy Davis Jr., or Elvis, or Bobby Darin, or any of these great entertainers. No, there never will be. But if we can keep the music there just around a little bit so we can give you a little smile for some of the older generation who lived through it with these years, and some of the new generation that are starting to grasp it and hold on to it. So I'm hoping it is what it is. Hi, Dean. Hey, we missed you last night. I missed you too, Dean. I wish we had came to your little dinner that you guys get together with the other Chicago musicians. We got to come. I got to come to the next one, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Hello there again. There you go, Robert. Great seeing you last night. Thank you, Albert. Tony Toto, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Marion, it's going to be great. Mark, long time no see. I hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's talk. Let's talk. We're going to be in Florida, folks, the Windy City Boys. That's right, Windy City Boys start off our little mini tour March 11th, 2022 at the Venice Community Center. Me and my buddy Greg Reaney with a special tribute to the Windy City Boys. And that's boys from Chicago singing some great songs. On the 12th and 13th, will be at Joey D's and Marco Allen. We also have some other dates to be announced. So we are excited about that stuff as well. Woo-woo! A lot of fun happening, folks. That's right. Don't forget, folks, holiday giving, Mama D's Bread Loaves. Reach out to them. Check my website. Check her website. I mean, her Facebook page, D. Bosch, B-O-S-C-H, or Natalie Bosch, B-O-S-C-H. And don't forget, she makes the great bread loaves, different flavors. Perfect time for Christmas giving, baby. We just like giving you all what we can for Christmas giving. And now, folks, it's also time for another sponsor. Speaking of my buddy Lou, which I'm going to see tonight, Airtight Windows, siding and specialist, family owned for 30 years. Honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Do it right with Airtight. Do it right with Airtight. Airtight. For a free estimate, give my buddy Lou a call at 708-788-5000. That's Airtight Windows, baby. That's right. And don't forget Deutsch Power Center. Great Lakes servicing the construction and diesel industry for the last 100 years in Chicago. Call Sal at 224-276-6550 if you're in that construction diesel business. They got it all. Repairs, maintain. They can do everything for you. Buy a brand new one, whatever it is. That's Deutsch Power Center. And we got a lot more sponsors coming up. But in the meantime, let's talk more, folks. Let's talk indeed. December 8th, of course, was the feast of the Immaculate Conception. And that was yesterday, of course. So Catholics, just go out a little prayer there for December 8th. A lot more great stuff coming up, folks, shows-wise. Let's get right to some of these stories already that we've been talking about. Now, this is great news, according to the New York Times, ladies and gentlemen. According to the New York Times, and you know what? With all this crazy stuff going out, Microsoft seizes Microsoft seizes 42 different websites based in from China. getting in there and hacking and what they're trying to do. You know what? If you want to put an end to this crazy stuff what people are trying to do, once they're getting into these computers and hacking all our files and our records and stuff, I mean, that's it. The New York Times, Microsoft just got rid of 42 of these different websites and stuff that was being hacked by the Chinese, according to Microsoft and according to the New York Times. Boy, I'm going to tell you, man, nothing seems to phase. Nothing goes. I can't say like, oh my God, because it's so crazy of everything that happens and everything that's in the news. It's just nuts, folks. It really is. I don't know about another thing with all this food recall with Trader Joe's and Kruger and Aldi, and now according to New York Post, ham and pepperoni all over the United States has been recalled, possible listeria contamination, whatever that is, Listeria for ham and pepperoni all over the United States. You might want to do a recall check and look that stuff up if you have this stuff in your home. Now, they say that all this recall stuff is still not in the stores right now. It's all recall. It's stuff that you might already have bought and might be in your freezers. So I would definitely check on that stuff, folks. Hey, pretty cool stocking stuffer, a gift. If you're a beer drinker, Miller Beer has got a brand new ornament for Christmas, and you can actually drink beer out of it. I seen a picture of it. I'm not a beer drinker, but it looks pretty cool. If you know guys out there, women who love beer or men who love beer, a great giving. Check it out. It's a Miller ornament, and it's pretty cool. You can actually drink beer out of it. So that's kind of cool. Great stocking stuffer as it is. Crazy, right, folks? Crazy. Congratulations to Maria Chavik, if I'm pronouncing that right, Chaka. She's the first African-American woman to officiate an NFL game. So congratulations to her, Maria. Congratulations, the first African-American referee in football. You know what? I like it. And everything out there, if anything can change and everything can do whatever it is, it's a good thing for everybody. It's a good thing for women. It's a good thing for football. It's a good thing for just breaking up the monotony. Get a different point of view in there, which is very important. Today's National Pet Memorial Day. And, of course, in our lives, we've probably all lost a pet at one time in our life. Now, I only lost one in my life, and it was a cat named Baxter, which was my third wife's cat, which was more like a dog. We were together all the time because I was at home. Excuse me. So when Baxter passed away. So that's the only pet that I lost in my whole life, because when I was growing up as a kid, we weren't allowed to have pets in the house. Excuse me. No, we were not allowed to have pets in the house because they're going to get on the carpet and they're going to go on the plastic and ruin the couch. So, Joe Nash, how you doing, buddy? Ray Grant, my buddy. I hope you're doing it well. Hope to see Ray Grant at my birthday party on the 26th. And, so we weren't allowed to have pets. So today is National Pet Memorial Day. So if you have any pets out there who passed away, it's a day today. And you're always going to remember those pets. I don't know. Some people say I'll never get another cat or I'll never get another dog after their loved pets die, but they do end up getting other animals, and I think you should. I think you should go out and get a new pet if you had somebody. Of course, he's not going to take your pet's place. He'll just take your pet's space. And it makes you feel better, and that's what matters. All right, let me tell you what we got coming up, folks. Some big shows coming up. Some new places. Now, December 15th, we will be at Tavern on the Point in Edison Park. Rhino Ryan and the return of Regina Karma. That's right. That's Wednesday, the 15th of December at Tavern on the Point. The 16th will be at Capri in Willow Springs with Rhino Ryan and Lisa P. That's going to be Thursday, the 16th of December. December 18th, we're returning to Taverna on Division with Rhino Ryan and Tody Toto. That's going to be the 18th of December. The 19th will be at the Speakeasy in St. Charles for Sinatra Sunday. That's the 19th of December with Daryl Armstead. Professor. So that's going to be very cool. On the 29th of December, we're going to be celebrating my 59th birthday at Villaggio's in Roselle with the Main Event Band and a bunch of special guests. I'm going to come up and sing and have a great party. Turning 59, folks. Woo! Unbelievable. It's going to be interesting. The 30th of December, we're making our debut at Cucina, Zaza's Cucina in Park Ridge. We'll be there, me and Rhino Ryan, on the 30th of December. New Year's Eve, folks, don't forget, we will be at Avanti Banquets in Fox River Grove, Crystal Lake area, me and Rhino, main event. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited for that, for Avanti. And then January 1st, we're going back to one of our old favorite stomping grounds. Of course, that is Doc's in Wakanda with my good pal, Jeff Dubray. And then every Thursday, January and February 2022, we will be at Are We Live in Burr Ridge, folks. It's, if you like going out and having a good time like the old school days. So how many people remember Faces? How many people remember Jilly's? How many people remember the living room? Well, you put all three of those places together and you get Are We Live. It's tapas, great food. Gigi does an incredible job. Of course, he's got the restaurant in Burr Ridge right next door that he's had for many, many years. And now he's got a lounge which serves tapas and dress code. It's going to be a lot of fun every Thursday. Are We Live in January and February. So I'm excited about that. I like playing new establishments, and we got a whole bunch of new ones coming up. So I'm very happy with that. Again, folks, I was happy to announce every day this week I've been announcing that Joy Behar is leaving The View. And we are so excited about that. That's right. She's leaving The View, and she said she's going to leave it in the new year. I think she should leave now, pack up her stuff, and go. And they should just get rid of that stupid show, The View. I can't stand it. Now, here's the show from The View, of course. Those four panelists of women who talk and blah, 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 whatever it is. But they're saying that the reason why these new variants are coming out is because of the unvaccinated. Ooh, thank you, Joy Behar. Are you a doctor? No, you're not. So I'm glad the show is done, right? It's the best news, Kathy. I know it is. I believe it too. I saved a dog, no regrets, but things I ever did. Hi, Jerry. How you doing? Listeria is bacteria which infects humans. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Tony Toto. That's what it is, Listeria, which is being found in pepperoni and ham. A lot of recalls. So I would go check your stuff if you've got this stuff in your home. Or look it up, Google it, because they're recalling a lot of ham and a lot of pepperoni. If that stuff's in there, that's not good. Thank you, Tony Toto, for that, my good friend. I appreciate that. Meatloaf. Did you like meatloaf as a kid? I did. I like it now. I don't eat it too often, but I do like it. Nothing wrong with a little meatloaf. Put a little ketchup on there. Mom made meatloaf. It was an Italian meatloaf, so it didn't taste as good as it did when I went to like my friend's house and they had meatloaf and I was just over for dinner, and their meatloaf tastes a lot better than my mom's. No disrespect to my mother's cooking. She does great cooking when it comes Italian. She's good at Italian cooking. Anything American, she's not that good at, folks, to be honest with you. Meatloaf is a great performer, Richard. That's right. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, baby. You are damn right at that. Carol says, no, but I like it now. There you go. Should leave with Whoopi in another planet. There, I hope Whoopi leaves too, Ray. I hope they do. There you go. Oh, Christine says, I make meatloaf burgers now. That is interesting. I would like to get that recipe, Christine. Private message me that. I'd like to get that recipe. Meatloaf burgers. Why not? I think that's very, very, very cool. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. I hope you guys are having a great day here on Thursday. I think it's time for another quick sponsor, folks. And we're talking about fundraising. We're talking about the way to do it, folks, was with Portillo's. We all love Portillo's. We all love food, right? Why not go to Portillo's? Now, if you have an organization looking for a fundraiser, you go to their stores and you tell them what your fundraiser is. And then all the food is there, folks, for you. So anything that your organization sells over $200, anything after $200, you get 20% of the proceeds after that. So it's worth the investment because you got nothing to lose. Portillo's does it all. So Go give our son Joe a call, merchandising manager for Portillo's. Give him a call at 224-636-3646 or check out Jay Fank, F-A-N-K, at Portillos.com. Tell him Tonio and Laura sent you. Our son doing it right with Portillo's, folks. So everybody loves Portillo's. You can't go wrong. That's what I say. If you guys are, I know how hectic it is now with the holidays. We know what the holidays coming and everybody trying to your gifts and get your stuff ready. Never easy, folks. It's never easy. A lot of people get them online. A lot of people still go to the mall. I still like going to the mall. I still have no problem going to the mall and buying stuff, especially for me, if it's for myself or something like that. I don't like going to online. I mean, I get my black pants online, which is cool. Those I get online. The Goodfellas pants that we get online, to me, Tony Napolitano, all the musicians wear. But go to the mall. I like that. You see the Christmas stuff going on online. There's just no fun in it. And half the time, especially guys like us, when I can't find anything online, the shirt's always too small, the jacket's too small. And with my weight, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Like right now, I'm like 215. I should be at 200. So what's the point? You try to do the right thing, and then all of a sudden, it's the season. You're gonna get that way. So, but I try to, like I said, I like to go to the malls, try the clothes on instead of getting stuff online, and then finding out that, of course, nothing fits and you got to return it. So that's the worst thing about it. All right, so let's go look at some more stories we got here, folks. Back in 2020, when they were closing different establishments because of the COVID-19 outbreak, the first essentials, and they closed the churches. It was a bad move. Now, I'm not a churchgoer. I don't go to church that often, okay? I hardly ever go. I believe in God. I pray to God. You guys know my whole story on that, okay? I believe in God. I know he's there. I think that's why I have this. That's why I have my friends, my associates, my family. Everything I have is because of God. That I know. I don't go to church, but I do believe they should have kept those churches open. And there's a big debate on that this morning on television. The government closed them, and I feel I want to slap the government for closing the churches. But I also want to slap the churches for obeying to being shut down. Because if they would have stood on their grounds and said, no, we need to keep this open, because we needed that. We always need that for people who do go to that. It brings them spirit. It brings them some positive waves into your life. They should have never closed that down. Carlos Rodriguez, what's up, my good buddy Carlos? Hope you and Lisa are doing well. Bon Natale, my friend. Feliz Navidad. Age as a way of doing that, Carol. Yes, it does. Yes. If you can't tone, tan it. There you go, brother. I say it too. I checked my pepperoni to the shower this morning. It seemed to be fine. Tony Bisek always comes up with some good ones. Tony, I know you're coming to the end of your band. It's been so successful for so many years. The Meteors, we're going to have John Ranke on the show on the 27th of this month, former singer of you guys, Johnny, star in the Meteors. Now you guys are just the Meteors, and you're coming down to your last few shows, buddy. And it's got to be difficult because I know you had a lot of great memories with that band. And, so I wish you the best, whatever you do, buddy. Tony Bisek. Go check out their show. Google it. The Meteors out of Chicago, or go to Tony Bisek's Facebook page, BICKE, and find out the last remaining shows of the Meteors coming up in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think, before the end of the month. Oh, all right, folks. Toys for Tots Parade is a go. Downtown on State Street. Look like it's going to happen, of course. Last time it was there was 2019. Of course, it didn't have it in 2020 because of the COVID outbreak. But Toys for Tots Parade on State Street is going to happen again, which it should. It's a good thing for the kids. I love Toys for Tots. It's a great organization to give toys and stuff for kids who really need it. And I love it. So I'm glad the parade is back. Every day might not be a good day, but there's always something good in every day. And I just love that quote. I like to keep that quote around. Every day we should say that, because you think about it. You have some bad days. I know guys out there and women out there that are going through some tough times right now, and it's like, why is this happening? But you got to keep your chin up, man. Try not to. What's the thing? What's the big quote they say, folks? You can't open the door in front of you until you close the door behind you. Something like that. I know a lot of people that are into that thing right now. Two people mostly that I good friends of mine, family to me, in some way. And you can't open the door in front of you. You can't see what's in front of you till you close what's behind you. And I love this quote. Every day might not be a good day, but there's always something good in every day. We wake up every day. I see you guys. I see your faces. I see my friends, associates. We're lucky, man. Very, very lucky. Again, Mayor Lightfoot of Chicago on her press conference yesterday, blaming all these thefts and robberies and stuff happening in the city of Chicago. She's blaming it on the small businesses. Says that they don't do enough to protect themselves. Now, let me ask you something. Mayor Lightfoot, did we have all these crazy robberies and all this crazy shit? Now, we had it before, obviously, 2019 and before 2020, before the whole riots and all that crap that went down. Yeah, there were stores that would get robbed. I mean, that's just normal shit that happens in every state and every city. But blaming these thefts and stuff that's happening to these small businesses in Chicago on the business itself, well, you know what? If that's the case and we should protect it ourselves, what are we going to do? Stand behind the window and stand in the store with guns? Then lower our property taxes so we can spend money and get some security that we can pay for ourselves, that the small businesses can pay for themselves to protect the small business. Mayor Lightfoot here in Chicago is saying that it's the small business's fault. Have you seen this stuff? Mayor passing the buck, her problem blaming small business and police. How about it? When one door closes, open it, it's a door. There you go, Richard. I like that. Oh, Mary, I hope there's better days ahead, my friend. I hope, Mary, I hope they are. But the mayor of Chicago blaming all these robberies and stuff that's happening in the city on the small businesses. I'm sorry, folks, that's not the case. That, like I said, lower the property taxes so these small businesses can hire some security so they can take care of their businesses, because that's outrageous to come up with something like that. It's her fault. Michael, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well, Michael. Well, yeah, I've not seen you either, man. I hope you're well, man. Welcome to Ocean Spit. The show is every day, Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock. And we were talking about Mayor Lightfoot, if you just joined us, blaming the reason why there's looting and riots and stuff and robberies going on in the city. It's because our fault that those small business owners need to do more to protect their business. Well, like I said, lower the property tax, and then we can use that money to get security and stuff to make our businesses safe in the city of Chicago. Blame the politics, not the prosecuting's repeat offenders. Jerry, great one. What an asshole. But she gets security at her house, compliments of the taxpayers. Oh, Christine, when those riots were going on, she had the military guard around her home. It was like Fort Knox. Nobody can get in that panel at Lightfoot's house. Blaming it on the small business owners is a disgrace. It's pitiful. It's embarrassing that we are in the greatest city of Chicago, in our city, and it's being torn like this, and things are happening. There's small business owners. All they want to do is go to work, make money, live life, support their families, and now they're threatened every time they open their store doors in the city of Chicago. And if you think it's not going to happen here in the suburbs, it's happening here, folks. She's not a mayor for Chicago. Ray, you're absolutely right. What do I know? Randy G? Yeah, she is. She is a moron. Pina, if she owned a business, she wouldn't be blaming the business. She's got to go. Pina, you're absolutely right. Blame the victim, Becky Lee. You're right. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Hey, we got some birthdays to celebrate. Woo, woo, woo. All right, what do we got? I got some good birthdays, folks. Let's see. Sinead O'Connor, the Irish singer, of course, who shaved her head and went on Saturday Night Live with a picture, burned the picture of the Pope, whatever it was, many, many years ago. Sinead O'Connor celebrates a birthday. Jim Morrison of The Doors celebrates a birthday. James Hong, one of great character actors, been a lot of great movies, of course, turned to the age of 92 years old today. Jon Moxley, if you follow WWE and The Shield or AEW wrestling, Jon Moxley turns 36 years old today. Kyle Hendricks, member of the Chicago Cubbies. I don't know if he's still a Cub, but he celebrates his birthday today. Tom Waits, a great singer-songwriter from New Jersey. A lot of great songs. My good friend Mary Beth out of Wisconsin. Mary Beth, if you're watching, honey, I hope you're doing well, you and your family. Jake Meyer, of course, the son of Jake's a great guy, and his father, him, and they book Murray Weiner. They book a lot of the acts, the concerts and stuff that happen in the city, the suburbs. Jake, happy birthday, my friend. Dimebag Darrell, of course, he passed away from the rock band Pantera. Celebrates a birthday today. Former Chicago Bear Dick Buckus. They don't make them better than that, baby. When Dick Buckus was around with the Chicago Bears. How about Geraldine? Flip Wilson celebrates a birthday, folks. The great Flip Wilson. I used to love watching the show when I was a kid. Phil Collins, not the ones from Genesis. Phil Collins, the guitar player from the band Def Leppard, celebrates a birthday, folks. How about our good friend Deanna Jade of the Jersey Girls celebrates a birthday. Happy birthday, Diana Jade from the Jersey Girls celebrates a birthday today. Sammy Davis Jr., of course, yesterday turned 96 years old, if he was still alive. Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, folks, do you know that December 9th, 1969, Frosty the Snowman debuted on national television, and we know the story now that you can't call them snowmen anymore. Now there's snow people. As the craziness that's going on in this world with all this stuff that you can't say, you can't do, and you can't. Oh, it just drives me crazy. There's always something new. Oh, there you go. A lot of them there. Thank you. That's good. Look at that. Imagine insult for today's birthday. There's a lot of good ones there, Jerry, and some of them we will mention tomorrow because I couldn't get them all down today. But Mag Mile is folding great business. You got it, pal. All right, so what else we got? We got some more stuff to talk about here on Ocean's Pit. Again, I can't begin again. Thank you guys for coming out last night to Donnie Jeeves. It was just a great event with the Rat Pack. I love performing with Elliot and Bill. I've been involved with the Rat Pack show since 1998. We started at the Jazz Buffet Theater with Frank Fortuna, Nick Fortuna's brother from the Buckinghams. And we had a little show at the Jazz Buffet Theater, which ran for maybe about 6 weeks. And then it got so successful that Ron Onesti came along and we moved it to Piper's Alley. That show was called The Pack is Back. And we had so many great performers in that show. Of course, Lonnie Parler, the late Lonnie Parler, the great Jack D'Amico, Bill Acosta, Bobby Caldwell, Frank Paisani, Mark Fensky, always great, Lawrence Evening. So we had a lot of great guys in my Rat Pack shows. This is the new Ocean's Rat Pack. The difference here, we don't dress up. We still wear our tuxedos, but we don't put the wigs on and do all that stuff. The show is basically type of the same thing. And Elliot, to an incredible Sammy, and Bill is so much fun doing Frank Sinatra. And, of course, Professor Darrell was outstanding last night, and my good pal Jerry Jams did an incredible job. So thank you again, Jerry, for that hookup. All right, folks, Ocean's Pit, look what we got here today. Now, here's the fact, folks, and I want you guys to really listen to this. The fact is that an 18-year-old cannot get a business loan for $10,000, but they can take out a $100,000 student loan. Does that not tell you everything? How is that possible? An 18-year-old cannot go in the bank and get a $10,000 business loan. Won't happen. But he can get a $100,000 scholarship, loan for school and college. How is that acceptable? And now they work their whole life to try to pay this shit off. And now some of these governments trying to get rid of the loan altogether. There's ups and downs in that because, yes, there's kids. Our kids, I think, are done paying their student loans. But there's kids out there that are still paying their student loans. They're still working. How you doing, John? Yeah, we'll see you next Thursday, Capri in Willow Springs. Thank you, brother. I will be there. Thank you. Hi, Tracy. I hope you're doing well. It's great seeing you and Mike at your honeymooners party we had at your house last Sunday. It was fantastic. Mike and Tracy have good, clean fun. Great party. Danny, great seeing you and Robin last night. Thank you. All right, so here it is, folks. An 18-year-old cannot get a $10,000 business loan, but an 18-year-old can get a $100,000 loan for college. Doesn't that tell you everything right now? What's going on in this world? That's why I'm saying, you know what it's time for, folks? You know what it's time for, and I always love it. It's time for That's Suspicious. And right again, I'll say it again. An 18-year-old boy or woman cannot get a $10,000 business loan, but they can get a $100,000 loan for college. That's suspicious. Right, of course it's suspicious, folks. How is that possible? Oh, my God. Here's another one, according to the New York Post, folks. The White House right now is working behind the White House, of course, for the President Joe Biden and his staff, is working behind the scenes with the social media and media to try to get positive exposure. That's suspicious. Now, why would they need to try to get positive exposure? If you're doing the job right, you will get positive exposure. You don't need to secretly meet with the media to try to get your numbers back up. That's suspicious, folks. Right? They're meeting with the media. Speaking of that, another that's suspicious, but what kind of people, I like to know, and maybe you guys can help me here. Maybe you guys can tell me, and maybe I'm getting a little crazy over here right now. It's a big game, it is, Danny, but let me ask you something. What kind of people make up? I'm asking as whether you're a Democrat or you're a Republican, whether you were a Biden fan or you were a Trump fan at the time, whatever it was, no matter what president it is. If the president, like this president we have right now, is a 28% approval rating, say it was any other president, but right now we're just talking about the one we have right now. He's at 28% approval rating. What kind of people make up that 28%? I just don't get it. I don't think am I nuts for saying stuff like this? But I say that's suspicious. 28% approval rate of a president of the United States, whether you're Democrat or Republican, it's not good for either side, my friends. It's not good for either side. And like I said, 28% approval rating, folks. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. But hey, according to the CDC, folks, 60% of the United States is vaccinated. 60%, according to the CDC, 60% of the United States are vaccinated. That's suspicious. Only 60%? That's a lot of unvaccinated. Now, like I said, whether you're vaccinated or not, that's your call. You do what you got to do. Stop blaming everybody else on it. Did you see Jennifer Aniston? Remember the girl from Friends? I guess she's took a lot of slack from not being vaccinated. It's her choice. It's still United States is still a freedom of doing what is right, what you believe is right. And right now it's still the land of the free. Let's hope it stays that way. And of course, if you're looking at this new variant right this Omicron, supposedly people that have that it's out there, whatever, it's not. It's very mild, the side effects of it. People are still getting it. It looks like the Democrats might be a little upset now because now there's no mail-in vote. No mail-in vote, folks. I'm sorry. That's suspicious. That's right, folks. Tony Ocean here, folks, at Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. Employees approve him and their families. There you go. Deaf, dumb, and stupid. Thank you, John. How you doing, John? I like that one. Yeah, I know that one. FJB, you got it, Danny. Big game. You're absolutely right. Danny Ramonde, how you doing? It was a great party, Tracy. It was fun. I wish I could have stayed a little longer, but I always running around. You know me, honey, but I'd love to do it again. All right, so let's see what we got here. This is interesting. This is weird in history. I love weird in history. I talk about things that happen in history or quotes or stuff that people send me. And my buddy Richard Hamlin sends a lot of good stuff to me. He sent me this. Babe Ruth in 1930, folks. He was making a year $80,000 per year in 1930 as a baseball player. They asked Babe Ruth, they said, Babe, you are making more than President Hoover. And Babe Ruth says, what does President Hoover have to do with it? Besides, I have a better year than he did. So at that time, 1930, New York Yankee, Babe Ruth was making $80,000 a year, less than the President of the United States, President Hoover. Asking Babe Ruth, what does President Hoover have to do with it? I had a better year than he had. Great quote by the great Babe Ruth. It's another story and weird in history, folks. You got to love it. You got to love it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Now, this is something that's really mind-boggling. If you've been hearing about this on the news, they're trying to put this in front of the board, in front of Congress, or whatever they do to get these votes for these certain things. But this is going to get you, folks. This is something I never thought. All right, Tracy, hope to see you too. Hope to see you guys at my birthday party, maybe on the 29th at Bellagio if you're not working. That'd be great. Ronnie B. Elvis, hope you're doing good. Now, let's see. What is this here? Who says this? Jerry said it surpasses infections this time last year. Non-vaccinated. That's suspicious. And speaking of non-vaccinated folks, here's what these Congress or these people, they're trying to put this out there. Listen to this. Have you heard about this? If you are unvaccinated and you catch COVID-19, they're trying to pass a law now that you're responsible for all your medical bills if you end up in the hospital with COVID-19 if you're unvaccinated. They're trying to pass this law or put this out there. Have you heard about this, or am I the only one? They're trying to get people that are unvaccinated that if you were to catch COVID and end up in the hospital, that paying the bills come out of your pocket. Out of your pocket. They want you to pay for it because you didn't get vaccinated. Now, people that are still vaccinated are still getting COVID, still ending in the hospital. So lay that one on you, folks. That's pay their own bills. Do you actually believe this? They want you to pay for it. Bullshit. Carol is right. I have 2 tables tonight by my buddies at Postino. It should be a fun night. Well, John, thank you, brother, for bringing those 2 tables. I appreciate it, my brother. Thank you so much. That's not fair. There are some people that are income immunocompromised and can have the vaccine, and not just because of personal choice. Will those people be penalized as well? Tracy, you're absolutely right. Tracy, you're absolutely right. I agree with you 100%. Whether it's like you said, there's some people that can't take the vaccine because of their health. Remember Anthony Rizzo, former Chicago Cub, now a New York Yankee. He had cancer. His doctor told him not to get vaccinated. It will hurt him if he gets vaccinated. They want you to pay anything so they can make their money back. Because remember, the government doesn't give you stuff for free for nothing. It's not for free. Yeah, come on in. We'll give you the shots for free. But they'll put it on the grocery bill. They'll put it on the gas bill. They'll put it on the heater. Everything will make up. They don't give away anything for free, folks. They never have. That's just their lingo. That's just the way of working. Excuse me. They don't do it. They don't do it. You want to hear this, folks? Another thing that you just can't make this shit up. According to Complex, which is a social media outlet, a teenager allegedly beheaded his pregnant sister while his mother held her legs down while he beheaded her sister. This is in India because she's pregnant with the wrong person. They don't want that baby. So I don't know, abortion, whatever it is, but no, let's just behead her. You can't make this shit up. Jerry Jams, you got to look this story up. According to Complex, an Indian teenager allegedly beheaded his pregnant sister while the mother of the kids held her legs down while the son took her head off. Danny, is that crazy? This is in India, folks. It is nuts, things that are happening in this world. It's a sick world we live in. Sick is in the world for and Mary, you're absolutely right, man. While the mother holds her legs down, the kid cuts off his sister's head because she was pregnant. Oops. What if her name was Delilah? They also bury them up to their chin, then stone them. Okay, now this is something I did not know. You learn, see how educational this show is. We just found out, my good friend Danny Massey says, they also bury them up to their chin and stone them. So they bury them up and they still throw stones at them. There go. Ronnie B says the whole system is a smoke screen, smoke and mirrors. Absolutely. Absolutely, Ronnie, you're absolutely. I hope you and Deborah are doing well, my friend. Yeah, crazy stuff that we're hearing about, folks. And like I said, another thing that irks me, and I don't know if I should make a big deal about this or not. Is it Happy Holidays or is it Christmas? Help me here, folks. Help me here. It's Christmas. Now, I went through all the Christmas songs. Speechless, shaking your head, right, Jerry? No surprise, Indian women flock to the United States. Yeah, they probably have these customs. I wonder why everybody wants to be in the United States. All right, Danny says Christmas. Lou from Airtight says Christmas. Jerry says season's greetings. That's a good one, too. But I try to listen. Tony Toto says Christmas. Now, mind you, the four guys were all Italian here. So what does that say? I don't know. Buon Natale. Merry Christmas. Here, I went to try to listen to most of the Christmas songs I could try to find. Tony Bisek says Christmas. Danny Ramonde says Christmas. Peggy Flynn from Kenosha, Wisconsin says Christmas. I'm trying to find the holiday songs. There's not too many of them. Andy Williams, who celebrated a birthday a couple days ago. Happy holiday. That's it. Everything else is Christmas. It's Christmas. Judy Garland. Oh, I like that. Judy Garland Kamer. There you go, Judy Garland. Hi, Judy. How you doing? Welcome to Ocean Spit. She says it's Christmas. Sometimes, I don't know. I always say Merry Christmas. But sometimes I do say Happy Holidays. It comes out. I don't know. Imagine. I think it depends on what situation you're in. I don't know. Sometimes I can walk up to a table. I can tell if I can say Merry Christmas or if I have to say Happy Holidays. When you address the Jewish person, you could say Happy Hanukkah, but I know many Jewish people who say Merry Christmas to a Christian. Merry Christmas. And Happy Hanukkah there was just around the corner. Actually, it was started a week ago, right? Miles Green, if you're out there, my good friend. How you doing? Kwanzaa, there you go. Happy Kwanzaa. Feliz Navidad. Buon Natale in Italian, of course. Gravy or sauce. Gravy or sauce. There you go. Lou, you're right. Gravy or sauce. Gravy or sauce. Merry Christmas, folks. And it's funny that most of the Christmas songs are written by Jewish guys. So, hey, anything you know how to make a buck, you got to make a buck. Maybe that's what it takes. Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. We got some little more stuff to talk about. We ain't got much time left, but here you go. Here it is, according to New York Post, folks. I don't know. It's according to University of Pennsylvania, a transgender swimming competition has been beating all the records in the swimming. 22 years old. Lisa Thompson, transgender. Where can I go with this? To each his own. To each his own. I don't know anything about transgenders. I don't know anybody. I knew one person that was. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I'm speechless with that. What do you say? What do you actually say? I don't know. If that's your thing, you know. I know. I talked to this person that I knew. Said that when he was born, knew that he wasn't supposed to be a man. So I knew this gentleman for a lot of years. He was a light technician with the rock bands in the city, and he would be one of the best in the city to make explosives and to make the stage lights look great. And I knew him for a lot of years. And then one day I did a Christmas party, and the lady comes up to me, and it was a woman, came up to me and said, but I just, something about this woman didn't look right. And her voice was so recognizable. I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, there's something not right here. And then later on, at the end of the night, she paid me and she told me who it was and blah, 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 blah. So I don't know. To each his own, I guess, to each his own. Bruce Jenner still shocks me. Remember watching him in the Olympics. Yeah, I don't, that whole Bruce Jenner thing, of course, with the Olympics and, the big star stud that he was, and he got this done. I don't know. All those years he had to suffer, but not telling anybody, and now he finally came out. I don't know how you can do it. It got my tongue. I don't know where to go with this. Some people need to do it. They need to do it. It's their right. Let them do what they have to do. I just don't know how to. I'm not around it enough to understand it all. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's see what John has to say. Coronavirus is the best thing that could have happened. It is a lot of rhinovirus in it. Common virus. Viruses need a host to survive. They can get weaker, not stronger. If they got stronger, we would all have died after the Spanish flu outbreak. There you go. Good point there, John. It's going to spread fast. It will be the dominant strain in 2 months. We need the Delta to disappear. If it's a brutal strain, by summer, all good. Kind of like Hitler's last stand for the virus. From day one, I haven't been wrong about the virus. Well, John, it's interesting stuff that you're saying. And like I said, I'm not a scientist. I don't know that stuff. I have no idea. It's going to take its course, whatever it is. And like you said, we got to see what happens. Thank you, Bill Saratella, watching tonight, man. It was a great job last night, Billy. You're the best, my friend. Yeah, Robin. So Whack Jobs is right. Kardashians happened to him. Well, Carol, I don't know. I have to give him a little credit that during the show, Bruce Jenner waited until everybody was till the show was successful. And then he came out and said what he said. And hey, he kept quiet to protect his family, and protect his reputation. I don't know if it's hurt his reputation. I don't know what he does. It is what it is. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, folks? Crazy. All right, what else we got here, folks? New York Post. Congress has blocked and denied the vaccinated mandate for federal contractors on the vaccine. Kind of stopped it nationwide, put a hold on it for federal contract workers, according to the New York Post. Again, 4.2 million people quit their jobs in September. Very close to the same amount in October. I would like to see what it's like in November and December at the end of the year. How many people have quit their jobs now, whether it's because of retirement, early retirement, don't want to be vaccinated. I don't know. But the New York Post stopped the mandate because President Joe Biden wanted to get the federal contractors to get vaccinated. And that is put on hold for now. I don't know. And more stuff keeps coming out, folks. I don't know. Again, this Dustin Rice, according to CNN analyst Don Lemon, this Dustin Rice and Don Lemon, the CNN anchor, sexually harassed him back in 2018. More and more of this shit is coming out, folks. I don't know. But get this. Last thing before we have to go. According to CBS, 6 states are accountable for half of the coronaviruses, or half of the the people that are in hospitals right now. Recent coronavirus people who got it. 6 states make more than half for the coronavirus. Are you ready for the 6th state? Number 1, Michigan. Number 2, Ohio. Number 3, Indiana. Number 4, Pennsylvania. Number 5, New York. And number 6, Illinois, folks. Illinois. 6 states accountable for half of the coronavirus. Recent reports right now in the hospital. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. And last but not least, it's time for our last sponsor of the day, Patriot Funding Incorporated, my good buddy Dave Antonelli, folks. Oh, and let's not forget, it's gift giving right here, folks. SteakSyndicate.com. Get those chickens, burgers, pork chops, fish, hot dogs sent right to your home, like the same kind of meats that you get at all these other great restaurants that you go out to. It's a great stocking stuffer. It's a great gift to give to somebody. Steak Syndicate. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Right there, folks. Go to SteakSyndicate.com. Promo code Tony Ocean. Get 25% off the membership fee and get 1 free tomahawk steak. You can't beat that. Become a member of the Corleone Club right here. SteakSyndicate.com. It's not a joke. It's real. Get these meats, get these steaks sent right to your home. Steaks, burgers, pork chops, fish, hot dogs, all your favorite chicken. That's right. John Sirianni did an incredible job with SteakSyndicate.com. Promo code Tony Ocean, 25% off the membership fee and a free tomahawk steak. You got to love it, folks. That's right. And then, of course, let's not forget Patriot Funding Incorporated. Get that $10,000 in 5 minutes. That's right. Patriot Funding, personal term loans, personal cash line of credit, business credit cards, personal credit cards. See my buddy Dave Antonelli and find out if you need that money and need it now. Call him at 630-645-4730. I want to thank you all for watching the show today, everybody. Staying on. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call to book a show at 847-769-8609. Folks, tonight we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook, 7 o'clock showtime. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime Steakhouse on Friday in Schaumburg. Saturday will be at Norton's in Highland Park. And Sunday will be at the Arcada Theater, St. Charles, celebrating Frank Sinatra's 106th birthday. Frank was still alive, with Bill Pantley, Jack D'Amico, Nick Pontarelli, and yours truly. That Sunday, 3 o'clock show. Come on down. And thank you guys so much. You guys are all the best. I want to thank executive producer April And thank you, my lovely wife, Laura, and my Marissa, Nina, and Gianna. They're in Arizona for the next 3 days, laying back, relaxing, getting some downtime, getting some daughter-mother togetherness there. So they left this morning. I dropped them off at the airport at 5:30 this morning. Oh, anyway, thanks everybody for watching the show, and we appreciate it very much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We'll be back again tomorrow in the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. God bless you, folks. See you tonight in Oak Brook. God bless you, everybody. All right? Take us out, Nick Sahaj.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you later, folks. Bye-bye.